Hey, this is Stacia, and we're gonna play a training game on Lichess.org. I'm trying to get to 2000, and I'm, getting pretty close. I think I'm at, oh yeah, 1959. So we're gonna, I mean, it would actually help me if I played a slower time control. But I've been doing, we'll just do 20 with 15-second increment and see if anyone will take that. Sometimes when I click the quick pairings, like 30-20 is what I've been doing, I don't get a game for a while. Like, no one's playing that, so we'll try this. I see on the side there's some team called chess.com is really evil and corrupt. Okay, nice. I don't think that's true. But I do know that some kids get accused of cheating. And whether they do or whether they actually did or not, I don't know, but that can be a traumatic experience for them. So I suspect that's sort of the reason for that attitude. Okay, I really hope we get a game soon, but I don't know. Okay, we got a game. And this player is rated 2098. So let's see. Do I want to play my normal stuff or should I pull out something different? I'm going to go e5. I almost played a Scandi, to be honest with you. But that's okay. We'll do this. I used to play the Scandi. You guys might want to see the times, right? So maybe I can just do this. I have like a Firefly summer background going on. Okay, this is just the Italian. I'm going to play knight f6. Okay. And I need to be mindful of my time management. Last game I got in severe time pressure. And that happens to me like every game, so now if he plays knight c3, I have knight takes c4. And then after knight takes, there's d5. But sometimes they don't take, they take on f7. And after takes, play knight takes c4. That's the Noah gambit. They're not doing that. Okay, they're offering a pawn. Do I take it? I'm almost certainly going to take that. Takes rook e1, d5. This all feels familiar to me, so I think it's going to be fine. Let's see what they have in mind here. Checking out my opponent's stats. They're 1857 rapid, 1400 blitz, 1000 bullet. Wow, I was not expecting that move. It's as if we had a 4 knights Italian and they just castled. You know, I guess that kind of stops d5, but yeah, it does stop d5. Even if I take, they can take here. They'll still have that cover twice. So, yeah, if I do this, they take here. Well, my knight's hanging, so I'm very tempted to just take the knight and just play d6 and be like, hey, I'm up a pawn. Like, is that so bad? Like, what if I take here, they take here, and I just play d6? I don't even have to play that right away, do I? But this feels like I should do this. I don't want to just retreat the knight. I don't think I want to do that. So I still can't play d5. Now I do need to be a little careful because they could sack here and play something like this. I don't see it doing much right now, though. So like bishop c5, can I play that or not? Let's just say they do this. Takes. Feels like I'm totally fine, but bishop c5 feels a little too greedy to me. Like I'm like, hey, I'm gonna take a pawn, like wasting time and then get everything that I want. It feels a little sketchy, like that shouldn't be possible. Maybe d6 is a little more practical. I could just play bishop e6 at some point, or even bishop g4 pinning. So I'm gonna go with d6. Okay, on d6, rook e1, pinning my pawn. Am I worried at all? I don't think so. And the sack looks suspicious. I'm just going to play solid because I'm up a pawn. I mean, I do think that's the right approach. We'll find out, but I mean, if we're up a pawn, that's advantage enough. Now, in return for that pawn, white has pretty nice development. So I do expect there to be some issues that are going to come up. Like, that's definitely one. Wow, wait a minute. That's actually stronger than I thought. Did I overlook this? Can't play d5. Well, I can go bishop e6. But I'm going to get the pawn back. It's probably not so terrible, though. Right? I can't really do this because they can still take anyway. And protecting that square looks difficult. I can't go d5. I can't play knight e5. So I could sack the f7 pawn. That's possible. But that just feels completely wrong to me. This is not ideal, but I might play it. If bishop here, let's say knight takes, pawn takes here. There's also the other way around. I don't think this is so great for me, to be honest, but I don't see another option. I gotta do something. I can play f6. f6 is ridiculous. Like immediately queen h5 check. Yeah, g3, knight, I don't know. The knight could hop in. The queen would move first here. I don't know, but that's f6 is off the table. We cannot play that. I think we have to just go bishop e6. Okay, if they take this way, we take, and knight takes. Attacking my queen. And this. That is annoying. Probably have to go queen d7. They could take the bishop. I can still castle queenside. I'm surviving, but I'm giving my pawn back. I think this is the best option. We'll find out. But I really should be more mindful of knight g5. I just kind of overlooked that. I really did. It's a pretty obvious move too. So let's keep our eyes open. I'm nervous, because there's also queen h5 check. I don't really have a choice at this point, but on queen h5 check, there is g6. I do believe that's fine. So I was thinking queen f6 now because I want to attack the bishop and I want to castle. So I want the bishop to leave. Now, could he play something like this? That is kind of annoying. But maybe then I could play knight e7 if they take here. They're on my rook, though. This isn't so easy at all. Yeah, I think I'm worse. But that's okay. Lots of time left. So if here and queen d5, what am I going to do there? I mean, I could play king e7. Looks like a crazy move, but it does attack the bishop. Bishop could just retreat at that point. Yeah, I don't like it at all. But I don't see a better move. I could just go bishop e7. I could do that. But that blocks the queen and stuff. I want to get the queen out, go here, and like castle. So let's try this, I think. It comes with tempo at least. Now, I'm afraid of this move, though. I really am afraid of that move. I think he will do it. That move is weird. It does protect the bishop, but it's not as good as queen d5, I don't think. So h5 comes to mind. Maybe he's trying to get this in. So if h5 and he just plays that, I could take their queen, they take my queen, I take their bishop. So h5, they have to move the queen. So here, maintaining defense of the bishop. And then I play here. Then I'm ready to go g5. So I like h5. Let's play it. There is check, though. Gotta be mindful of that, actually. I don't know why, but I don't feel so afraid of that move. I'll just move my king. I used to be a King's Gambit player. I know how to run my king around. I do know that. I do know how to do that. I did that last game. I still should have got mated, but um, now I have a false sense of security about it. So, you know, that's good. All right. I'm expecting that. I don't see any other moves. So what are we going to do here? My knight is kind of useless at the moment. It's totally messed up by that pawn. So, but also I just want a complete development. I mean, on queen h3, could I literally go g5? I'm threatening to play interference. But I'm actually not, because then there's bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes, rook check. Gotta be careful. I should probably get developed. Seems like a good idea. But with this bishop here, I cannot castle. So I need to do this. So I was thinking bishop e7 here. Because then it protects that square more. I really can play g5. So that would be cool. Am I really going to do that? I think so. Got to do something. This move is a little bit appealing, actually, because it attacks the bishop. But, you know, the bishop retreats. And my king's weird, so we're going to play this move. I'm way behind on the clock, as per usual. Okay. I mean, my dream now is to castle queenside and play g5, g4. And just play like that, get my other rook on maybe the g file or the f file. And I need to improve the knight. Not sure how I'm going to do that yet. Not sure how. I might even play knight d8. It looks ridiculous, but yeah, that's not a bad move. You're going to open that up and attack me that way. Makes some sense. Are there any downsides to that move, though? This diagonal's open now. If I play here, they can go f5 and that bishop's there forever. But not really. I am probably going to have to go knight d8. I don't want to, but... I mean, the other thing is, could I let him take here? Then my knight becomes really good. So that is kind of nice. No, I would hang my queen. I have to play queen takes. But the knight could come there later. And I'll have a check. Which doesn't do anything right now, but... He might also play this. But I could play this move too. I think it's an option. Actually, I think that pawn's going to become weak. And it's not a developing move. So... Gosh, after takes, there's also like this move potentially, or just a rook coming in. And if I go rook f8, they can take here. That's what check. I have a feeling this game's not going very well. This doesn't look right. Well, I could play h4. It's not a developing move, though. That's why I don't like it. Then after takes, there is a rook coming in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I might have to do this. It makes a square for my knight. If they push here, I can at least do this. If they attack that right away... Probably just go knight d8. Not happy with this at all. I mean, they might do that move. You know, on knight d8, they can throw in this check too. And then my knight is looking very silly. So, like, knight d8's not even a real option. Yeah, I'm most certainly losing here. I must have really messed up this opening. I can't imagine knight takes c3 is the culprit, but maybe whatever I played next is the culprit. Yeah, maybe you can't go d6 here because of knight g5. So if knight g5, that means I gotta go bishop e7 and just stop that threat. And then when they go here attacking here, then maybe that's a whole different thing. But I think I really messed this up. But that's okay. We're gonna have to fight on. Now, if I was white, what would I do? I'd be very tempted to play that. I'd be tempted to develop more. Yep, there it is. Okay, that makes sense. Now knight d8, there's check. King f7. I don't really like knight d8. But what else? I've got to get that bishop to do something and get my king off the back row. Also, there's sort of that threat. So on knight d8, he could play that move. That doesn't look good. I don't like that. So maybe I can go rook d8, d5, rook d6. It looks ridiculous. It's not going to be good. And there's bishop there and stuff. Well, I could go g6. I guess I could do that. Would protect the pawn. I can go rook f8 then. This is so terrible. Okay, let's say knight d8 bishop here. I could go here. That's so terrible. Then takes. They take here. I can't play chess like that. I just can't. Well, on rook d8, this will become protected. I can push that. Not sure what I'm trying to accomplish there. This is just terrible. I really messed this up. So, okay. We got to make moves. We're down to 4 minutes. But I saved the last game, so hey, let's try it, right? Let's just keep trying. What about this idea? Is that completely crazy or a little crazy? I mean, I'm lining everything up, and there's this plan. But maybe I could stop it. I could play that. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just gonna have to play a move. I'm at a loss here. I'm really at a loss here. I guess I'll also go for this. I don't know what else to do. So we'll try that too. And just hope that my opponent blunders. Don't know what else to do here. But they might, you know. That's why I'm not going to give up, because they might. So let's just stay alert and try to play a little faster. Look for ways to untangle. But this probably, objectively, this is a hopeless position. I'm pretty sure. The computer will say like +5 for white. Maybe even worse than that. He calmly developed. Okay. Takes control of that square some more. The rook could also come here. I think I do want to play d5, so if the rook lands there, that's going to be quite annoying. I just need to get out of that skewer, and trading rooks might be good for me. But I did actually just take away my escape square. So maybe that wasn't the best. But I was also thinking about queen h4. I mean, it's just one of those moves. It's like, please trade queens. Okay, they did that. I'm actually a little happy to see that, because now I can play knight e5. Knight e5. If they take here, I take back. They trade. Takes, check, king g7. I'm actually untangling a bit. So let's go knight d5 and hope for the best. Hope I'm not missing anything. So if here, I'll have to take, I think, because they're on my queen. So this loses. Queen takes, bishop d7. Oh, I can take with a knight. Okay. I thought this was going to be really bad, but I can at least take with a knight. Yeah, bishop d7 would have been disastrous because here in the rook hangs. So then I lose a rook with check, and actually that's probably just mate. So okay, so I come back like that. Not a lot of squares for the queen. So I actually need to keep protecting that. So that's tough. I could sack the exchange. That feels totally wrong. That's a check. Can't imagine that's any good. Rook takes. Pawn takes. Bishop takes queen. So he's going to take that, I guess, with check. Yeah, he's playing perfect, it seems like to me, but because I have no way to protect that, right? Yep. Now they're threatening this. This is looking very hopeless. They could still do it if I move my knight, because the knight, well, I was going to say the knight's pinned, but it's only sort of pinned. But I just, I'm giving up that now. I don't know. I've got nothing here. Got nothing I can do. I just got crushed. I got crushed this game by a higher rated player. I mean, if I seriously couldn't play d6 there because of knight g5, wow. Good lesson for me. But let's not give up yet. Let's keep trying. Attack the pin knight. Makes sense. Gosh, I just can't even move. It's just a ridiculous position. They could probably just trade here. But I think I'd be happy to see that. So. Oh, wait, that's attack 3 times. Yeah, they just win. They just win. So that one's a piece. Here, there's like, well, they just have to move their queen away. But maybe they'll forget. So I'm going to try this. Doubt it. There's also maybe like that move. Looks pretty good. Okay, now they're just playing brilliant. A little suspicious of this game, to be honest. This does remind me. Yeah, they're just going to fork me here, I guess. But or are they? What are they doing here? I guess we'll see in a second. Oh, just mate. Wow. I didn't even see that mate. Okay, well, I got crushed. I have to say, I'm a little suspicious, but maybe they just played really well. So let's take a look at it. Because I got majorly outplayed in every way this game. I want to see the computer analysis. Oh, they did have an inaccuracy and 2 mistakes. But it does seem like yeah, d6 loses the game due to knight g5, and it seems like there's an even better move there. So, you know, I really did mess this up. Okay, well, let's look at this. Okay, I turn off the engine a lot, so I'm just going to do this. And let's go through it really quickly. Okay, this is all theory. Well, castles is a weird move. I feel like I should take the pawn, which must be right. And knight c3. Let's see if this has a name. It's just a position. Knight takes c3 is the main move, which I thought. Of course, d takes c3. Yeah, and then this is the moment. d6 is a blunder now. I'll turn on the engine. Wow, f6 is a move. Which shows you that it's a dangerous position. Because f6 is not a move that you normally play. And you're weakening this. But I think, you know, it protects the pawn and it stops knight g5. So here it's a good move, but a little bit risky for sure. Wow, yeah, d6 and on knight g5, computer says black or white is +2 already. So I just blundered knight g5. How sad is that? I just didn't imagine it could be this strong here. So bishop e6, best move. Okay, I'll turn the engine back off. Let's see. I gotta take that. They take. I mean, what's to do? Queen f6 seems right to me. It is one of the top moves. Queen g4. Yeah, that move is a bit of a mistake. I was afraid of this move. But I guess here I go knight to d8. Ah, nice. I can attack the bishop, protect the pawn. Then c6 might come as well. The bishop needs to retreat. Bishop's actually awkward here. They'll probably end up doing something like this, but that does take time. And I need time to develop in castle. And if I do that, if I get that in, I'll be okay. Yeah, it says c6 right away. Queen d3, and I would go bishop e7. That's top move. I would expect, I don't know, rook e1 or f4. F4, we just castle. They take, we take with the queen. Wow, we can even take, because this is just a trade. White's still better here, though. White's still better in all of this. Yeah, so I'm looking at the engine. Maybe I'll just show you guys too, huh? Maybe, why not? What I'm seeing is that now, if my opponent was a cheater, I would expect one of these top 3 moves to be played. Instead, this move, you know, I knew this wasn't a good move, but White still has an advantage here. And I did go h5. Queen h3 was forced, I thought. I guess not. There's queen c4, which I totally didn't see. And there's check. And there's queen h3. Okay, but he did this one. Wow, this is a blunder. Okay, let's turn off the engine. Why is bishop e7 a blunder? Probably because of what happened in the game. f4 was like a nice move. And I should have seen that coming, to be honest. So yeah, I think I just overlooked a couple important things. Maybe it's because I haven't been playing chess lately. Need to get back in the saddle, you know? So that's okay. It's a training game for a reason. It was a high-rated opponent even. Yeah, I did not want to play e4 here. I just didn't know what to do anymore. I guess queen h4. I definitely consider this. I thought here, there's an owl hooing outside. It's pretty cool. Queen d3. Yeah, I kind of thought they would move their queen away. I wasn't sure where, but e4. This move's so good because it comes with that idea. I had no clue what to play at this point. I guess I should have gone for knight d8. I was afraid of this move, though. But, oh, I missed this. I could take the bishop with the queen. And then I'd be winning. So I can't play that. Oh, so I should have went knight d8. Okay, but white's +5, so it doesn't matter that much. Okay, let's look a little more g6. I thought that was a good move too. Just that one's just like, okay, put the rook on the open file. It actually made me worry about this kind of stuff. I wasn't sure if that would actually happen, but it could happen. Yeah, and I don't know. Let's see what the engine would do. The engine's really good at finding defensive resources, but I mean, this must be losing. I don't know about this. So I guess they could go rook fe1 is what it wants. Targeting the pawn, I think. I would really want to play knight d8. But if knight d8, looks like the bishop comes out here. attacking that pawn. Now if we go c6, we lose the pawn. I actually can't protect it either. So we can't go knight d8, so... Gosh, I don't know. It wants king f8, I think, with that idea. Or rook h7, defend like that. That's probably what it wants to do. Okay, let's turn the engine back off and... Yeah, 95 is probably right. Got to take that way. But this is just too much. It's just clear to me that I lose that pawn with check. Let's see if they played all the best moves here. I am curious. No, that move's not top at all. F5 is top move though. 95. F takes G6. Bishop F5 is top move. We takes H5. Bishop E6 top move. Second best move. And then Bishop E6 top move. Very nice idea here, because they're threatening a checkmate using the rook as backup. And my own pieces are trapping me in. So that was very nice. Well, not every moment on this chess journey is happy, you guys. So here you go. This is good. Now, the important thing for me is to learn from this game. And I think I did. You know, I learned that in this position, I have got to be more mindful. I did not check this move, knight g5. I was looking at other stuff, like here. I was looking at a bunch of stuff like this. I actually didn't look at knight g5, though. And it actually turns out, and I think Michael Jolson may have shown me this before because it looks familiar to me. This move f6. I've seen this. I think Michael Jolson showed it to me. So now for the first time, it's showing up in my own game. So I'm going to make a flashcard of this moment. That is how I'm going to learn from this game. And I will never lose like this in a real tournament game now. So that's a win-win then, right? Because, yeah, I lost a training game. I lost some rating points. 8 points. Big deal. But that doesn't matter compared to the value of learning something important about my opening is black. So okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I might even play another one. So I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.